All right.
Recording.
Okay, so okay, thanks, Basida. So we just want to welcome everybody to the math department for this school year. I'm going to introduce the members of the math department. It's Miss Bennett, who will be teaching Math 1 this year, myself, who will be teaching Math 2 and a class of Math 3, and then Miss Eden, who will be teaching Math 3 and Math 4 and pre-calculus the next semester. So we're just looking forward to having your students in our class this year, and we know that it's going to be a good, successful year. I'm going to start showing all parents how to get to the directory to help them get to every single teacher's website. So if you go to the Sugar Creek Charter School website, you can, if you want, you can navigate from here, but this is the easier way for me. And you can just type in your teacher's name. So say, for example, if you have me, you would type in your teacher's name, and then this will take you to, oh, this won't go away. This will take you to your, okay, this is not working. Oh, there we are. All right, so it will take you to your teacher's website. So I'm just going to let everybody know that every teacher has a website and all the websites are identical. So you'll have the teacher's name at the top, and they will have the schedule, the teacher's schedule over here. So anytime a math class is happening, all your child has to do is go to the enter class link, and it will automatically link them to that teacher's Zoom classroom. So once they're in, we will take attendance. So every single teacher has the exact same layout. So it's uniform across all of the math teachers. So if you need to know how to enter into the teacher's classroom, you just click on that link. And then this link over here is the course syllabus, and every single teacher has a course syllabus. So if you click on that link, if it's a Math 2 class, a Math 3 class, a Math 1 class, you will see that course syllabus over there, which we will get into more detail in a minute. The other thing that's important to note on a teacher's website is it has our office hours and the link for our office hours, and it tells you that office hours are Monday to Thursday, and that's for anybody who needs tutoring or additional help. And then once a week, a teacher will have office hours by appointment. Another important piece of information is every teacher has class resources. We would like every single parent to join Remind. So if you can go onto the Remind, onto the teacher's website and enter a specific code, that will help keep you updated with important information about a specific class. So there's class resources, and then also there are student resources. So I want everybody to know that it's very important that they know how to navigate through the website. The next thing I want to talk about is Powerschool. Please make sure that you contact your counselor so that every parent has a Powerschool login information. Grades will be updated weekly, and that's a good way of just making sure your student is doing what they need to be doing. All right, and without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Miss Bennett, and she's going to talk about the Math 1 course overview.
All right, welcome everybody. I'm really excited about this new school year, even if it is a little scary, but I think we are all planning very well, and we will do our best to keep your students engaged. And again, we are always here to help you, as Ms. Jones said, all the different options, and we have lots of resources as well. So let me just quickly go to my page. And I will pull up my syllabus. I am teaching, as Ms. Jones said, all of the Math 1. So you just have to figure out which block you're in, and remembering the schedules of first and second on Monday and Wednesdays, and third and fourth on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So let me just do the course syllabus. Obviously, they're all going to be the same. We are going to be starting off with, with linear equations. Of course, it's taking a minute here to load. The most important thing that you need to know about any of our classes is making sure that you are on camera and that you are staying with the instructor and being ready to answer questions and also be ready to have questions. Always have a notebook at your side to take important information, even if the Zoom lessons will be posted. It's a good place to have it right then and there when you have questions. So you can see we're having equations, inequalities we're going to start off with after we get a week of getting to know you. Here are the grading policies. And again, just a few little pieces of information about, the rules and about how to be respectful when we're doing this virtual thing. And also, again, as I said, being ready. That's the most important thing. The days go by very quickly, so make sure you make the most of every single day, keeping up with your homework or whatever class assignments we may do for that day. So that being said, if you have any questions, you can always email me, but I look forward to seeing your students at Sugar Creek on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you, and Ms. Bennett, and I'm going to share my screen again. As you can see, all of our syllabi are uniform. So if you have a child at Sugar Creek High and they have multiple math classes, like one of your students in Math 1 and one is in Math 3, everything's going to look similar, so it's easy to navigate. All right, so this is basically the Math 2 overview that we're going to look at. Notice that most of the units are covered. Over there, we will, some of them are things that are the students have already done before, and some are brand new topics that we're going to be working through, like trigonometry, but most of these are based off previous knowledge, so that's good. You'll notice that the grading policy has been put there. The formative assessments are basically our classwork, our homework, our class participation, and we are actually going to be using a new program this year called IXL. So we will take scores from the IXL math program and put it into our formative grading section. Please also make sure that everybody understands that if you have been absent from a lesson, that you will just go to the Zoom recorded lesson and you will be able to see that lesson there. And the most important thing that's a little different from last year is homework. Homework is due the very next day. So even though you are going to have lessons every other day, your homework is due the very next day. So please make sure that you turn in your homework on time so that you can get the correct grade for that. But otherwise, it's basically uniform. Like Ms. Bennett said, we'd like everybody to have a notebook, even though we are working virtually. Every student must have a notebook. And then don't stress about a calculator, because we will use Desmos, and we will help the children navigate that. Right, Ms. Eden.
Oh, thank you, Ms. Jones, and thank you, Ms. Bennett. I will talk briefly about myself. I'm Ms. Eden, and I would like to welcome you to my classes in this fall semester of 2020. I have been teaching high school math for 13 years. And I'm proud to say I had the opportunity to teach all math courses that are offered in high school. And I'm excited to be your teacher for this unique distance learning semester. It's all unique for all of us. I will be teaching 2 blocks of Math 3 and 2 blocks of Math 4. I will give a brief summary of the content of both courses so you'll be aware of the knowledge and what you will gain the time you are done with these 2 courses. I'm going to start with Math 3. So Math 2 will be the prerequisite of this course. In order to sign for it or register for it, you should have passed Math 2. You will learn 7 units throughout the course. We will be able to continue the progression of learning functions through algebraic reasoning. And this what it means, meaning we will learn more of computational tools as well as algebraic concepts to explore characteristics of functions in math. Literally all the functions, we'll learn them in Math 3. Later on in the course, we're gonna learn geometry, and will be the last semester you learn geometry in math. We will be able to explore and investigate triangles, quadrilaterals, circles in depth. And by the end of the course, we're gonna go ahead, in geometry also, we will learn how to convert 2-dimensional figures into 3-dimensional figures. This is very interesting subject. By the end of the course, we're gonna learn statistical concepts and how to generate unbiased samples. This unit, which is the statistics unit, will be revisited deeply in Math 4. So this is a summary of what you learn in Math 3. Now I'm going to move to Math 4. In order to sign to Math 4, you should have passed Math 3. So the prerequisite of Math 4 is Math 3. Now, in this Math 4, this is the 4th required course of math to graduate from high school. This is the first time Math 4 as a course is the first time will be taught in high schools and will be offered in high school. So this is a new course. In this course, we will learn 5 units. The primary focus of this course is functions and statistical thinking. We will continue learning algebra, functions, trigs, statistics that you studied previously and you experienced from 1 through 3 courses, Math 1 to Math 3. This course integrates concepts of algebra and functions to demonstrate the close relationship between them, between algebraic reasoning as it's applied to the behavior of complex functions. This course will prepare you for college level algebra and statistics or other advanced math courses. So this is the brief summary of the course in general. Now, like the rest of Sugar class, like the rest of Sugar Creek staff, I have my contact information mentioned in my website. As Ms. Jones showed you, the same exact website, so you can go and click on the link to join my room, my Zoom meeting room, and click on the syllabus to see it. I also added the scope and sequence, which means, in another word, the pacing guide of the courses I teach. That's in my website. And please, should you have any questions, feel free to contact me, parents as well as students. And also, I'm gonna encourage you to join Remind so we can send messages at any time. As a school that strives to offer the best, our school, it provides us with many digital tools to better serve you as students. And these tools will be utilized to the fullest during my courses. So be prepared to use IXL, be prepared to use whatever available online, and we're gonna use them in all the classes and all the sessions during this semester. Finally, this is a message to parents. I would like to thank you and let you know I'm here to help your scholar reach his or her potential and to have fun while learning math. I make it so funny that the kids will enjoy it, hopefully. I look forward to working with you, both parents as well as scholars. I wish you a great and safe start of this school year. I'm gonna hand it to Ms. Jones.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Eden. Yes, we do want to make math a fun learning experience for our students. So yeah, definitely. And so finally, just to say good, the last thing is we really want parents to be actively involved in their students' math classes. So if you ever have anything that you need to talk to us about, please make either an appointment with us or email us directly, and we are here to assist you.
Or send a message.
Again, the children will also have opportunities.
Or send us a
The
message
children
and
will have
remind.
opportunities throughout the course of the week to get individual tutoring as well. So they should be okay. Miss Eden?
I just added that they can also send us a message on Remind so we can respond to them if they join the Remind. And we
Yes.
encourage them to do so.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, and that's it. Thank you so much for joining us today.